Hello everyone and welcome to a standard daily event running, the control deck Solar Flare here. This hand is not keepable, sadly. Double Thought Scour, huh? If those were ponders, maybe I would keep this, but let's go ahead and mull down to 6. And yes, this is a very acceptable hand. Uh, Nile Spellbomb is pretty big in the mirror match, and against Delver it's pretty good too. Our opponent also mowed down to 6. We are waiting for him to decide whether to go down to 5 here, but we are definitely keeping this one. Alright, so our opponent was gone for a while here, but thanks to the marvels of pausing the video recorder, we are here already. Would not like to mow down to 5. He did need a... Wish he had. But oh well, what can we do? Alright, this was a good draw. Let's go ahead and play a Nile Spellbomb. Then turn 2 we will probably play an Isolated Chapel. Tapped. Just so we can play a Lingering Souls turn 3 here. Ooh. So maybe this is a mirror match. In that case, I'm glad I have a Nile Spellbomb. I don't suppose Delver decks actually run Evolving Wilds. Seems kinda slow for them. He chose not to shuffle, alright. Ooh, Cavern of Souls. That is gonna come in handy at some point. Let's go ahead and play an Isolated Chapel and say go. Alright. There's his own Cavern of Souls here. Let's see what he plays. Human. Alright, Blade Splicer. That's annoying, but oh well. We are going to start. Ooh, I like that too. Let's start making these. Alright, so apparently he's the blue-white mid-range deck that I've been hearing about. In that case, I'm not sure if Nile Spellbomb is that good against him. I mean, he has Snapcaster, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and block. If he plays something like a Geist of Saint Traft here. Ooh, alright, a Snapcaster Mage. So, yeah. I was gonna ask, do we let him flash this back? And I think we do, actually. Since... I really want to end up drawing something from this here, so I mean I could just prevent him from drawing here since he did mull. Alright. Let's draw, see what we draw here. Burial Rites. That I like a lot too. I'm thinking here, do I play Day of Judgment here? If I do, I'm probably gonna be unable to deal with future angels, but I still think I do. I mean, alright, let's go ahead and name Giant. I also think Wrathing here is a good call. I'll be left with stuff in my graveyard, Lingering Souls in my graveyard. Let's hope he doesn't draw his white source. Ooh, a red source. Alright, so I'm officially stuck here. I'm not sure what he's playing. Let's go ahead and play a Forbidden Alchemy right here, right now. See if he counters it. Thinking he will. Alright. No problem. So we're gonna go ahead and do this in hopes that we draw into another land here. What's he gonna do? Alright, Thought Scour. In response, that seems a bit odd. I mean, he would probably want to do this after I had already exhausted my Spellbomb, but alright. I'm not one to complain here. Alright, so next turn I I'm probably going to play a Lingering Souls from my hand, unless he plays something really ridiculous here. In that case, we would play an Oblivion Ring. Another Sun Titan, huh? Alright. See if he allows this to resolve. Our position is not that hot here. We still need 2 lands. Best card ever to draw at this point, huh? Alright, let's bash with our tokens here. And since I'm not going to aggro him out, I don't think I'm flashing back another Lingering Souls here. I'd rather leave mana open. I mean, I don't have mana leaks in my deck, but he may think I do, so... Alright, so 8 mana. 7 mana, that is. Alright. There goes the Bonfire of the Dam. Man, not Unburial Rites. Things are not looking good for me. He has 3 cards in hand, likely another Bonfire, because otherwise I don't think he would have used that up there. Not like I was putting a ton of pressure on him anyway. Okay, Thoughtscour. Let's go ahead and target ourselves. Maybe we will even mill some fatty here to reanimate. No, of course not. Oh jeez, this is gonna be a weird game, I think. Either way, I think I'm pulling the trigger here on my Oblivion Ring. I'm gonna play it now to targeting his Delver. He still cannot play his Angel if he has it, so the time is now, I would say. Let's see if he has another counter. Maybe he does. Alright. Or maybe he's going to... Alright, he didn't that too. He didn't do that too. I was gonna say maybe he's going to bounce his own Delver too. Alright. Jeez. No lands, huh? Alright. Let's keep bashing here. Again, no reason to flash back the other Lingering Souls. Now if he plays something we can go for the throats. Alright, Snapcaster. It's interesting. He's going to flash back his thing there, tapping all of his lands, dealing 2 damage to my face and to my creatures. Maybe he will want to leave 1 mana open to mana leak. Alright, now I'm just gonna deal 2. Alright. I think I could just go ahead and go for the throat here, but I don't think that's necessary since I have Lingering Souls on my graveyard. Alright, Darksleek Shores I actually like seeing. Next turn we will probably be able to play a Sun Titan if we manage to draw into a land here. A land that enters the battlefield untapped. Still think I'm getting the short end of the stick here since I should have drawn into lands here a long time ago since I played so many lands. Alright, so he did attack. I'm not sure why he would do that here, but either way, we don't have targets for our Unburial Rites, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack with the Spirit and then play a Lingering Souls. At this point he's at 12, which means that the Lingering Souls are going to be a semi-relevant threat here to end this game. Alright, he drew into another land. Maybe he's gonna name Angel now, yeah. That's what I thought. I'm still going to bash with everything here and go for the throat if he plays the Angel. Alright, Darksleek Shores. Better than nothing, I guess. Let's go ahead and bash. See if he plays his Angel. I'm thinking he will. Alright. Bye bye Angel. If he has 2 mana leaks, he can try and counter it here, but I didn't think he would have. Alright. Can go ahead and ponder away. So next turn I'm probably playing the Sun Titan. Bringing back what? The problem is I don't have anything to bring back. Maybe a Nile Spellbomb. Just in case he draws into a Snapcaster Mage eventually, wants to flash back his Ponder and stuff. What is that? Alright, Blade Splicer. I mean, I could play an Aleshnorn here too, but if he has a counter... You know what? He's a 9 life. I think I'm gonna play an Aleshnorn either way. Because if... Oh, alright, I cannot. I have 6 lands. I was actually counting on being able to draw into a land here, so... Let's go ahead and attack first. I was gonna say, because if he doesn't have an answer to Aleshnorn now, he's just dead, because I would deal 9 damage in the air to his face. Maybe he has another Angel. Alright. So now I think I'm gonna actually Wrath here, deal 2 damage to his face. He's gonna go down to 7 life, and I'm gonna Wrath. Since at this point he has enough of a board presence that I'm worried. Alright, there we go. Let's hope he drew into a land here. I mean, he played a Ponder, but usually you have a land in your Ponder. Alright. You see a land in your Ponder and you are forced to keep it because of the other good cards that you see. Alright, he's gonna Ponder next turn. I'm definitely playing the Sun Titan. The foil one, that is. Let's see if he chooses to shuffle. Alright, top, and not shuffle. That cannot be good, obviously, but oh well. I think now I could also play the Aleshnorn if I wanted to. Or maybe I could just go for the Throat here at the end of his turn. But yeah, I'm at 15 life now, so playing Aleshnorn is probably fine. If he has a mana leak, he can use it, but then I'm gonna have... Alright, so I'm not gonna be able to do that actually. But then I'll have 2 Unburial Rites to get back my Aleshnorn, so... Let's hope he doesn't have a Dissipate or something like that. Maybe he has a mana leak, I'm thinking he does. If I had something good, actually good, to bring back with my Sun Titan in my graveyard, I would probably just go ahead and play it. Since I didn't... Ooh, alright, Vapor Snag. That was weird. It's not like he's going to be able... Ooh, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure thing, he's gonna be able to deal 7 damage to my face and to my Aleshnorn, and then play his Delver. Now I see. Either way, I'm going to Unburial Rites, and that is probably going to be game. Alright, I'm down at 8, so he cannot draw into another Bonfire here, or else I'm just dead. Seachrome Coast, let's go ahead and unbury my Aleshnorn. Killing his Delver. Since he's at 6 life, I could actually go ahead and... Ooh, man, I should have flashed this back to just having that on board. That was bad. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe I'm gonna lose because of that. Just a not shuffle, that cannot be good. Alright, Leshnorn, but now let's hope he doesn't have another bonfire. Because if he does, we are dead. But either way, we are going to unbury our Leshnorn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to do what we should have done last turn, and that is flashing back our Lingering Souls. Alright. And he did not draw into a bonfire, which is good news and probably means we won. Alright, we did. Almost punted there, but oh well. Let's go ahead and see what we have to bring in against him. Nile Spellbomb. He does have Snapcaster Mage. Doomblade should be good. Don't think Grizzlebrand is gonna be worth it. Wormcoil Engine is very bad against his Vapor Snags. Karn Liberated. Yeah, Ratchet Bomb definitely coming into. And Gideon Jura I actually like. Don't think I need more Days of Judgment against him. Let's go ahead and see what we can take out here. I usually just take out the Thought Scours. Liliana doesn't seem so hot here either, since she has a lot of creatures. She should be good against Geist of Saintraft, but the Geist has to be his only creature, and you know, both Day of Judgment and Leshnorn and even Lingering Souls kind of deal with Geist. So we're going to bring in 2 Gideon Juras, maybe taking out 1 Sun Titan, since you know Gideon Jura is another beater, another high-end beater, and we kind of want to bring in a Doomblade, a Ratchet Bomb, and at least one other Nile Spellbomb. Maybe that's incorrect, but I'm not really sure. Sun Titan, the problem here is, like, against decks like his deck, I cannot safely play Sun Titan on an empty board and then just reanimate a Phantasma Image, because he may have a the bounce spell there, the Vapor Snag, but yeah, that doesn't really bother me much, since I can just replay this Sun Titan next turn. But yeah, I think I like it like this. Alright, this I'm not mulliganing. Lingering Souls is very important to keep his beaters in check, and I do have a Thought Scour here to play during my first turn. Maybe the Thought Scour will even mail another Lingering Souls or something like that. Alright, so he's Delver of Secrets. Yeah, that worries me. Turn 1 Delver is never a good thing, ever. Let's hope he doesn't flip it. Oh, but he did flip it. Alright, so let's go ahead and play a Thought Scour already. So he does have a Mana Lake in hand. I somehow do not think I'm gonna win this one. So he cannot Mana Leak. That's excellent, actually. So I can just play my Ratchet Bomb and get rid of his Delver right here. I still need to draw into lands, but you know, what is happening with this deck? This deck is usually very, you know, fluid even. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this already. Use it as a Doomblade. I think people often try to get value out of their Ratchet Bombs and just never manage to do anything. Alright. So it seems we are both mana screwed here. But I do have a lot more mana in my deck than he does, so let's hope. Yeah, but he does have a lot more deck manipulation than I do. And cantrips and stuff. Yeah, that's a ponder. He's probably gonna find himself a land here. And hopefully I will draw into a land too, so that I can Lingering Souls. Alright, he's going to do that again. Alright, he did not find a land. Ooh, that I like seeing. Let's go ahead and play this thing. Alright, so we can start putting pressure here. We have Forbidden Alchemy live, we have Doomblade live. Alright, Snapcaster, Gitaxian Probe. We are going to flash back our Lingering Souls at this point. He's going to draw an extra card here, lose 2 more life. Oh, he did draw into a land, alright. But I still like our position here. Ooh, Vault of the Archangel. That may end up being awesome this game. Another good thing here, I do have a Phantasma Image that I can play copying his Snapcaster to flash back my Doomblade if I need to. But that's still in the future. Let's go ahead and flash this back here to put pressure. If he attacks, I think I'm definitely blocking here with a Spirit Token. Even though this will foil my plan of coping his Snapcaster, but oh well. I think I can live with that. Maybe I shouldn't block, right? Because this way I kill him in 3 turns rather than 4 turns. Yeah, that should be interesting. Alright, Thought Scour. One of his angels went down there. He has 3 lands now. He cannot play a Geist of Saintraft if he has it, because the Geist is not a human. Ooh, Bonfire after then, huh? Alright. Yeah, that was a beating. So I think it was correct to do that actually. So let's go ahead and do this. I mean, for him to draw to play his Bonfire, he would have had to have a mountain, to find a mountain. And at this point, I think, since my clock is much slower now, I can just block his Snapcaster. He chose Angel. He's probably gonna play his Angel here. So here's what we're gonna do actually. I think we are going to play a Forbidden Alchemy to try and find a land, and then play the land to Doomblade his Angel. If he wants to leak that, he can, but he's not going to be able to play his Angel. I think maybe I should just have suicided that Spirit Token into his Angel, so that my Forbidden Alchemy resolved. He has 6 cards in hand, and I am yet again mana screwed here. Alright. If I draw in, I think I may Wrath here. Nah, not really. I do have a Lingering Souls in my graveyard. So let's go ahead and play a Lingering Souls and leave mana open to Thought Scour ourselves. I think we may do that just now. See if we draw into another land here, so that we do not miss another land draw. If he wants to counter that, I'll be more than happy to oblige. Alright, we did not draw into a land, but we did draw into a Forbidden Alchemy, which is good news. Right, so let's go ahead and attack. No reason to keep all of our spirits back, since we probably are just going to chump one of his golem. I mean, he's a golem token at this point. Don't think he's going to attack with his Blade Splicer. Ooh. Jesus. Bonfire of the Damned. Yep. It's going to be problematic. So we have to draw into a white source to be able to play our Wrath. Bonfire is such a cruel card. One other option here we have is to actually copy his Blade Splicer to put a golem token onto the battlefield. And if I do not draw into a white source, that's probably what I'm going to do. But I did draw into a white source, so Let's just go ahead and judge away. So one more land, we are able to play our Sun Titan. And this time we have some sweet stuff to bring back, including an Oblivion Ring and a Wretched Bomb. What is that? Alright, another Blade Splicer. Let's see what happens. Phantasmal Image, huh? Alright, so let's play a Phantasmal Image. Is he going to... Alright, he isn't going to bounce his guy in response. Let's put a token here. And then we can play a Wretched Bomb, I would say. If he has a counter spell, he can use it. Alright, he did not. I think one of the excellent cards that we could draw here at this point is a Nile Spellbomb, since he has a lot of stuff here. A Gitaxian Probe, a Ponder, and a Thought Scour, a Mana Leak, another Gitaxian Probe that he can Snapcast. He's at 8 life. That's actually somewhat interesting. So, I think we're gonna take 3 here. Or maybe we're just going to block with our Blade Splicer. Seems fine by me. If I had another land open here, I would try to just block and then kill his Blade Splicer so that his guy would lose first strike. Let's see what we draw here. Alright, Seachrome Coast. That is gonna be good at some point. So, what do we play here? I think we can actually attack with our Golem token. See if he has an Angel. Yeah, he probably has the Angel. That's the problem here, since... Let's see, if he has the Angel, he's going to flicker his Blade Splicer, but another token here onto the battlefield, and he's going to block, so I will not get to gain life. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Alright, let's go ahead and attack either way, I think. I mean, do we attack? Yeah, at this point I don't think we do. I really don't. See if he has his Angel there. I'm thinking he does. Alright, he does. I'm going to promptly shoot his Angel, because then I will be able to, especially if he flips his Delver inadvertently, I can just Wretched Bomb away my stuff. So, I mean, his stuff, and my guy too. Yeah, let's go ahead and Doomblade his Archangel here. His Angel, that is. So, let's hope he flips here. It's gonna be quite a beating for us. If he does, maybe he forgot about our Wretched Bomb. Alright. Actually, I don't think he forgot. But oh well. Man, if I drew a Cavern of Souls here, things would be pretty awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and sack the Wretched Bomb to get rid of his guys there. Now he can flip his Delver if he really wants to. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to play a Sun Titan here, because if he doesn't have a Snapcaster or a Mana Leak, yeah, he probably does. I mean, he already used up 2 Snapcasters and 1 Mana Leak. Yeah, he probably has one or the other here. Cavern of Souls would be a beating here. The best thing ever we could draw. Then we can just name Praetor and play our Eleshnorn. Come on, one time. Alright, we did not draw into that. We could also here play a Phantasmal Image to copy his Blade Splicer. And then we're gonna have mana up to play a Forbidden Alchemy. Yeah, I think that's actually the better line of play here. He could return his guy to his hand too. Then I would be left with a 1/1 Delver. Alright, let's play an Evolving Wilds. Let's go ahead and look for another Swamp, I think. And let's say go. At the end of his turn we can play a Forbidden Alchemy. Oh, he has another Angel. Yeah, that is not gonna look good for me. Sure thing. See what he does. He's probably gonna flip his Delver now, and I'm gonna take a bunch of damage here. It's not gonna be pretty. Alright, he did not flip his Delver, so at least there's that. So I'm gonna take 3 in the air here, and his Delver may do the final blow here eventually. If he flips his Delver next turn, he can bash for 6 in the air. That's gonna be very problematic for us. Alright, so we are going to block with our Golem token, I guess. See if we manage to kill it. We could block with a Blade Splicer too, so we would have an extra Phantasmal Image on our graveyard. See what he does here. Let's go ahead and play a Forbidden Alchemy. Come on, Cavern of Souls. Oh, he's gonna counter it. And he's gonna have backup. Yeah, that is not going to be pretty at all. His 2 cards in hand. One of them has to be the Snapcaster, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we actually have to go for it because he probably is going to flip his Delver, and that's not going to be pretty for us. Then we are going to be dead either way. So, but yeah, he wouldn't play a Dissipate if he, because he knows I have an Eleshnorn in hand. Right, so what do I do here? I'm still gonna be dead no matter what. I could just play a Phantasmal Image, coping his Angel maybe. So that is going to be a stalemate. And then I can attack with the Blade Splicer, gain 1 life. Yeah, that seems actually nice, I think. Alright. Let's play this guy. Ooh. Wait a second. I have to give a target here, so yeah, my guy's gonna be dead because he's gonna be a target. But I will have an Angel. Man, do I do this? I think the correct line of play here is actually at this point to copy his own Blade Splicer. Since this way I can now attack with my Blade Splicer here and gain 1 life. See if he blocks. Alright, he did not block, so we can just go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he doesn't have a Vapor's Nag, so we are going to go up to 7, which means that even if he reveals an instant here, he's not gonna just kill us with his Delver. I could just play Elash Nornet, but I think that was going to be the reckless play. Alright, so now he's going to have to leave his guys back because I'm going to attack with my team and I'm going to activate the Vault of the Archangel. Seems pretty good. So I'm down to 4. He's going to play something here. A Phantasmal Image. Alright. So I think now I actually want to play my Elash Norn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think Elash Norn is going to be the play here, because otherwise we are just screwed. I mean, you could like try and play a Sun Titan, bring back a Phantasmal Image, coping his Restoration Angel and blinking our own Sun Titan. So let's, yeah, I think that's probably the better play here. And then we can eventually get a Ratchet Bomb to kill all the tokens and Delvers. Alright, so he's just going to counter my stuff here. Alright, Mana Leak. We cannot deal with that. We are also not going to concede because he has like 2 minutes left on his clock. You know, gotta game the system, right? Guess that's a consequence of him taking way too long to start the game, losing time there in the beginning. Ooh, he's going to have a what here? It's a human. Which human is that? I mean, he's losing way more time here, right? He could just attack me with everything and I'd be dead. Well, fine by me. What is that? 2 red mana. Ooh, a Zealous Conscript. That's cute. Still not going to concede here. He has 1 minute at this point and 12 seconds. I guess he knew he could not just win the 3rd game here, so he decided to go ahead and try to win with style here. Do not blame him. Alright. Let's take a bunch of damage and go ahead and sideboard against him. What do we sideboard against him? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Divine Offering is not good. Day of Judgment may be correct here, right? I mean, Nile Spellbound is pretty amazing too, but I think I would rather have a Day of Judgment, especially if I'm going to try to time him out here. Yes, playing first. Alright, this is a very acceptable hand, so let's go ahead and not mulligan. I mean, we already won here, make no mistake, but I am still going to try and play to the best of my abilities here. Ooh, he has his Delver. And I'm gonna promptly Doomblade it. Alright, let's play a Swamp and a Doomblade. He's gonna ponder, which is gonna take probably the remainder of his timer here. Played a land, did not have another Delver. Fine by me. Isolated Chapel. Sure, let's go ahead and Thought Scour here. Maybe we are going to find a Lingering Souls. No, we did not. He's saying that his connection is bad, and that is why he's about to lose the time here. But oh well. What can we do? Sure, let's go ahead and play a Plains and say go. Right, his timer has run out and we won. I mean, not the most exciting way to win or anything, but oh well, there we go. I'll take it. See you round 2.